What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of This Call May Be Recorded. I am your host, Zach Garside. I'm the Director of Marketing here at Power Selling Pros. We are the company that helps you turn your call center into a profit center. I am joined today by Sabrine. Everybody wave to Sabrine. Sabrine is one of our amazing coaches here at Power Selling Pros. She actually used to be a CSR in the industry prior to coming and working with Power Selling Pros. Now she coaches CSRs because she's so fantastic at what she does. Now, Sabrine, why don't you fill everybody in on what we're going to be doing today on This Call May Be Recorded?
Sure. Welcome, everybody. I'm super glad to be here. And so today we're going to be talking about price callers. This is the kind of make you or break you as a company, right? And how we handle price callers when they come in. So this is going to be a lot of fun, really exciting.
Yes, indeed. So we're excited to get this train rolling today. What's going to happen is I am going to play some phone calls where the customer just wants to know how much you charge. And I'm going to ask Sabrine to coach up these CSRs as if she was talking to them face-to-face after listening to these calls. Sound good? All right, let's do this. While you're listening, we've got people slowly trickling in as we do this. Make sure to hit the comment section, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, and let us know what your reactions are to these phone calls. This is a very positive environment here. We're all about getting better. We're not here to throw anyone under the bus or be critical. We want to improve, and that's what this is all about. So without further ado, let's jump into our phone calls. Here is pricing call number 1.
Barb, how can I help you?
Hi, I need to know how much you will charge for this checking out the heating, condition, my heating condition.
It's $90 session fee.
Oh.
So it's $90 for us to come out and check and test your unit.
How much is charged in the beginning?
I'm sorry, $90.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Sabrine, what did you think?
Wow. Okay. So as a coach, one of the first things that I think is, does this CSR have enough confidence to take on this challenging call? Because it is a challenging call to take. It's way easier for us to say it's $79 and they go about their way. So let's first address the pushback. Zach, what pushback do you think that I get when I say, why didn't we connect here?
Well, the customer just wants the price.
They just want the price, or right. They just want the price, and they want to go about their business. Guess what they're doing right after they hang up the phone with us?
They're calling someone else.
They're calling somebody else. So it's really important to make sure that we have the confidence enough to engage with our customers. So how do we figure out what's going on with their system when they ask us just for a price?
Yeah, that was my first thought. Was the customer asks you how much. If I go to the doctor's office and I say, "Hey doc, how much is it going to be to fix my elbow that's hurting?" The doctor's not going to say, "Oh, well, great question. Actually, it costs this much." He's going to ask me, "Well, tell me more."
That's right.
Tell me more as the 3 magic words. We talked a lot about that in the last episode. Find out a little bit more about the situation before you get into price. What else did you notice in that call, Sabrine?
Yeah, besides the lack of confidence, obviously, in being prepared and ready for taking that call, it was a huge missed opportunity for us. Our customers who are calling in and asking for pricing probably don't know how much it costs to get service done. And they're calling around to figure out where the cheapest place is, just because they don't know any better. So it really is our job as CSRs to ask those really engaging questions and make sure we can really figure out what's going on. I'd love to give you the price. Tell me more. I can definitely help you with that. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
That engagement is really important.
Love that. Love that. Now, here's a question I have listening to that. The CSR, when the customer asked for the price, just went into the price. So curiosity aside, right, we should have asked a little bit more about what the situation is first. How can you present the price so that it doesn't hit you in the face like a pile of bricks. Because when I'm talking to a company and they say, oh yeah, it's $79, there's no context there, right? I'm not really sure what to compare that to. All I know is, okay, well, that sounds like a lot of money. So how can we present the fee in a way that it doesn't feel like, oof, that is a lot more than I was expecting to pay?
That is an excellent question, Zach. And I start by asking you, what is value? What is valuable to you? And
Solve my problem.
so, yeah, I love to ask my CSRs this. What's valuable to you? And I love the responses that I get. Honesty, truth, trust is a big one that I hear all the time. And so we want to make sure that our customers feel like they can trust us. Let's build value in what we do as a company, what our technicians go through in training, our service warranties, everything that's really going to back up what that
Yeah.
small little fee is. So yeah, I'd love to send out technician John. He's great at doing maintenances on your furnace or your AC. He comes back by our company. We're family owned and operated. We've been in business for the past 20 years. This is valuable information to customers. And as a consumer, I find it valuable too. I would much more prefer shopping locally than going to, a bigger business. So when I hear family owned and operated, I love that. When I hear I've been in business for 20 plus years, 30 plus years, 50 plus years, that is so extremely valuable to me. So
Okay. I love that. Really quick, I'm curious from people watching, comment what your dispatch charge is and what you're currently doing to pitch that to customers. Because what Sabrine just said is really important. We need to tell customers what is behind that. If you just say, it's $69 for us to come out, or, oh yeah, it's $79 to do that service, on to the next call. That customer's hanging up and they're looking for somebody else. So you've got to provide all the value that Sabrine just mentioned. Tell me about the technician, the fully stocked truck, the inspection that he's going to do, all the options he's going to sit down and provide me. And all of that is only $79. And the key is you have to present that fee after you have communicated the value. One of the biggest mistakes I hear CSRs make is they present the price and then they follow it up with the value. They say it's $79 and what that includes is X, Y, and Z. The problem though is if you lead with the price and then try to justify it with all that it includes, what's that customer focused on? The price. That's all they care about. They're focused on the first thing you said, which was $79. So build value. Hey, what we're going to do is we're going to send out a licensed technician in a fully stocked truck with all the parts and tools he needs to get started on the work right away. He's going to do a thorough inspection of your unit to determine the full scope of the work, what needs to be done to get it repaired, and then he'll sit down with you and go over all your options moving forward. To have him come out and do all of that, it's only $79. So when would you like us to come out? And that's how you build value. But let's listen to another call, shall we?
yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Thank you for calling Mr. Kent. This is Darren.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good today, sir. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, man, I need to know how much was the call come? How much y'all charge for a service call come out?
Yeah, have a problem with the heating unit?
Yeah.
What's going on with it?
Well, I get it. You turn it on, get it going, and you got them. So I was built in 1986, so I got one of them old heaters in, and you got them 5 jet burners, and
Okay.
And 3 of them were light automatically. 2 got a delay in it, and when they do light, it's like a big boom, boom, when they kick in. So I mean, what can be done about that, man? Because I don't like the sound of it.
All right, I definitely understand. You've called the right company. I can get somebody out there. Nothing worse than wanting your unit to work when you want it to, and it's not cooperating.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, really quick, before we go further, there's more to this call, but what are you hearing so far?
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so we're definitely engaging with our customer, right? We completely disregarded the fact that they asked about price, and we were really concerned with what's going on with their heating unit. And so I think that that's great. We're asking questions. We're really letting the customer engage here. So that's great.
Yeah.
We're jumping right into the natural call flow that we coach. Even with standard service calls, we go into our listening principle and make sure that we're asking the right questions. So far, so good.
Yeah, I love it. What's going on? He says, what's going on with it? Tell me more. And then I also love at the end of that little spiel, he says, well, there's nothing more frustrating than wanting your system to work and it doesn't do what you want. You've definitely called the right place. So you've got that empathy and that reassurance that we can help. That's really all the customer wants.
That's
They
right.
want to know you can help them.
That's right.
Let's keep listening to this and see where it goes from here.
I don't know whether it's gonna blow up or what it's gonna do.
When would you want somebody out?
Right there.
Depends how much it's gonna cost in there.
When would you want somebody out? Just a beautiful question.
Oh, it's just so lovely.
It is a great question. Why, Sabrine? Why do we love that question?
Oh, it's so good. We have to get their time expectation. We want to be able to build their experience from how soon they want us to come out. We obviously always know and we always expect as CSRs that everything is an emergency, right? So we automatically assume same day, and that might be the case here, but we do want to involve our customer here in our scheduling process just to make sure that they feel like they've got a say in when they want us to come out.
Yes, it's beautiful. They have an expectation.
Mhm.
You may as well ask what it is.
That's right.
So ask, when do you want us to come out? Let's see where he goes next. Because I have a feeling that after you ask, when would you like us to come out, what's the customer probably going to say?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, what is that?
Put the brakes back. Give me the price first.
Yes. All right, let's see if this customer does that.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I got some money, but I mean, your service call real high or what? I mean,
All right, well, usually how we do it is we'll send a technician out
Building
there,
value.
fully serviced and backed by us here. He's going to come do a diagnostic, fully scope out the unit, find out exactly what's going on. After he finds out what's going on, he'll actually let you know what it costs to get you back up and running before he makes any repairs. The cost to get them out there to the home is $89.95. That's for their first initial diagnostic.
okay. All right. Also,
I would change one thing here.
I agree.
What would you change?
I would end that build value statement and your diagnostic cost with jumping right back into scheduling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. That's different from the thing I was thinking, but
What
I
are you
agree.
thinking?
But I agree with you, right? We always tell CSRs, you've got to listen to what the customer says, respond, and then ask for them to take the next step. If all you do is respond to their question or objection without asking them, so when would you like us to come out? Let's take a look at the schedule. Let's take a look at the schedule together. Then the person who asked the questions guides the conversation. And now they're in control. They're guiding it. So I'm with you 100%. The thing I was going to change, let me actually play it back just a couple seconds so I can show you.
The cost to get them out there to the home is
So he's
$89.95.
building value.
That's for their first initial diagnostic.
Okay.
okay.
And the cost to get them out there is $89.95. I would not say that. I would not say the cost to get them out here, because what you just did is you built all this value and you explained how the service is going to work. We're going to send out a technician. He's licensed and backed by our company. He's going to do a thorough inspection of your system to determine what needs to be done. And the cost to get him out there is $89. Now you make it sound like it's $89 for him to drive to your house.
Mhm.
You're kind of discounting all the value you just built.
That's right.
What I would say is, here's the value. We're going to send him out there. He's going to do a thorough inspection. And to have him come do all that, it's only $89.95. That's much different than the cost to get him out there, right? The cost to get him out there makes the customer think $89.95 for him to come to my house. I'm not paying $90 for someone to drive. I'll pick him up. I'll come get the guy myself. He can use my tools. I'll call an Uber, but I'm not paying $90 for him to come to my house.
That's right.
So that's the change I would have made right there. But let's keep
Great
looking.
point. Great point, Zach.
All right. Also,
I guess when you want somebody out.
There we go.
Send somebody down there.
All right, I can have somebody out there actually between 7 and 10. I'll also add a note onto the count to move you up if at all possible, just in case somebody calls and reschedules or we get done with somebody else sooner, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I love that. I love the way that ended. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was really good. The value again was really great. I like how he did go back into scheduling after I was like, wait a second, you need to go back into scheduling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was really great. Again, he built a really great connection with this customer. And I think that that's really what it's all about. This customer, I mean, think back at the start of this phone call. He was calling, and the first thing he asked about was price. And by the end of it, this could be a lifelong customer for this company.
Now, Sabrina, you've said a couple of times in the last 15 minutes, you've mentioned connection,
Mm.
building a connection, engaging the customer. What would you say to the contractors or CSRs watching this who hear you say connect and engage with the customer, but in their mind, they're thinking the customer doesn't care about connection or engagement. They just want to know the price. They want us to be efficient. They want us to solve the problem. What would you say to those people?
Well, I would say that all of that is absolutely true. They do just want the price. They do just kind of want something going on, but what's going to keep them coming back to us every single time? And that thing is connection. I often tell my CSRs and my contractors, hey, listen, what if that was a family member on the other line? If they called and asked for price, the first thing you would think is, Mom, what's going on over there? Or you know what I mean? Grandma, what's going on over there? Build that connection with them. Our customers really do feel the need to be understood. And I think that's just something that we miss out on every day, and to build that connection with that customer. And for me, I feel like it's really rewarding to have a customer call me back and just be like, hey, Sabrina, you helped me last time. Can you help me again this time?
I love that. What's going to make them call you back again?
Mhm.
Because it's not the price.
That's right.
Yeah. The price is not so different between you and your competitors
No,
as to make someone loyal.
that's right.
It's the people who answer the phone that earn the loyalty.
Yeah, that's right.
I love that. By the way, everyone, Sabrina, like I mentioned in the beginning, Sabrina is one of our amazing coaches here at Power Slam Pros, working with 950 CSRs right now. And if you want to get a coach like Sabrina working with your team one-on-one, Sabrina coaches all of her CSRs one-on-one over the phone
Right.
twice a month, doing exactly what we're doing here. If you
Mhm.
think that would be valuable for your team, make sure you hit us up at powerslingpros.com and schedule an appointment so that we can give you a custom coaching plan and get you connected with someone like Sabrina. Looks like you got some fans in the comments. Sabrina.
Thank you, Katrina.
All right, let's go to another call, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dana, how may I help you?
Hi, I have a water heater problem, and I'm in Woodinville.
Okay.
And so, what are the chances of somebody coming and looking at it today?
Today I have after-hour calls available. I don't have any, let's see.
Okay, and how much would that be?
It's, you're in Woodinville, you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's $160 plus tax and a diagnostic of a minimum of $60.75.
Wow. Minimum diagnostic of what?
$60.75.
Okay, please decipher the facial expressions and looks on your face right now.
My first thought is yikes. Yeah, definitely a customer lost here. I, as a consumer, want to feel like it's more than the money, right? I would have much preferred the CSR to say, hey, this is what I can do for you. I am more than happy to send a technician out there. Again, go back into what's going on with the system. When was the last time it was maintenance? Ask me about my problems. And yeah, I think value is a huge one here. We can definitely start off this call with what makes our company so valuable.
Okay, love that. Let's keep listening.
Wow, it's probably so high because it's after hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
usually $89.
So the thing that I'm noticing is it's all about the price here
Mhm.
on both sides. And we've now added money on top of money, right? We said it's $169 with a minimum diagnostic. I think she said at least $69. But the thing I would change more than anything, if I was going to change one thing about this call, is when the customer says the reason it's so high is because it's after hours. And the CSR agreed, yes, that's right. So the customer basically, or the CSR basically validated the customer by saying, yes, the price is high.
Yes,
You know,
that's tough.
I don't think you want to do that, right? I don't think you want to tell your customers it is a high price. It's very
Yeah.
expensive. I certainly wouldn't pay it.
Yeah, no.
You got to be an ambassador for your company. And you've got to say to the customer when they say the reason it's so high is because it's after hours, right? You've got to come back and say, well, the reason the price is what it is, I wouldn't say it's high. I said the reason is what it is because this is an urgent situation. And we want to make sure we can get somebody who's qualified and expert at fixing problems like this to your home as quickly as possible. And the rates that we charge allow us to do that. So when were you hoping to get someone out there? Or let's get some information and let's take a look at the schedule together. I would hesitate to ever agree with a customer who says that price is high.
Mm-hmm.
So what other things are you noticing there?
I agree with you 100%. I do think that if the customer believes that their price is high, they're going to constantly say that their price is high, and they're always going to take this call the same exact way with every customer. So
You mean the CSR?
Yeah, the CSR. Yeah. So the CSR here, really, we need to focus on what their pushback is. You know, what the real problem is. Why did they themselves think that the price is so high? Do they know how to build value in their company? Do they believe in their company enough to build value for them? So those are my first few thoughts. But yeah, we can always talk about the urgency list and if our technicians get done a little early, if our customers come out, we can definitely get you on our urgency list for faster service in that case. And that kind of takes away from all of the thought focusing on the price.
Okay, so I got to ask a question now. You said we got to address the real problem, which is the CSR not seeing value in the company. The CSR thinks the price is high.
Right.
And maybe there's some people watching this who do think, yeah, our price is too high. I don't really necessarily believe in or support the pricing we charge. I wouldn't pay it myself. How do you address a problem like that?
It's tough, but we have to build their confidence somehow. So we start by asking them the questions on why they think the price is too high. And then we compare that to the value in our company. So all of our technicians are NATE certified, they're trained, they're professionals, drug tested, background tested. This is valuable information.
Mhm.
You've been with a veteran owned company who's been in business for 50 plus years. This is so valuable. And this is something that you should believe in. Your technicians are so worth the fee. And I say fee because I hate to say fee, but they're so worth that. And you build value in them because they work hard at what they do, and you work hard at what you do every single day. So I think it's just really important to make sure that we realize why they have a lack of confidence and address it and make them kind of build that confidence for them so they believe themselves that the reason that their price is this price is because we're worth it.
Okay, I love that. I would add one other thing, and this is for managers, people who run meetings in contracting businesses. If you meet with, manage, or lead a team of CSRs, you need to regularly be sharing testimonials with them. You need to regularly read customer reviews, positive reviews, words from your raving fans to get your team excited about the difference that you're making. One of the things that we do, we have an amazing culture of Power Slam Pros. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. People here it's sort of odd. Like
We're awesome.
Yeah, it's sort of odd when you get on a team meeting. Every new employee who joins Power Slam Pros, when they join our Monday meetings, they're like, I have never been a part of a meeting with that much energy before. And one of the key elements to that is Lindsay, our operations director, makes it a point, and so does the rest of our coaching team, to share highlights and shout outs and victories and testimonials. And we're just constantly building up the internal belief that what we are offering our customers is valuable and game changing for them. So if your team has a fundamental lack of belief in what you offer, and they think you're too expensive, they wouldn't pay it themselves, you need to build that belief by sharing proof with them, just like you do your customers, by reading success stories, reviews, customer testimonials, and showing them, look at the difference we're making in people's lives. This is not just worth what we charge, it is worth more. Your worth as a business is determined by how much more in value you give than what you take in payment. And you got to show your team that in all your meetings.
I love that, Zach. That's amazing. Very well said.
Thank you. All right, let's look at one more call, shall we?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Oh, got to hit the play button.
Good afternoon. Thanks for how can I help you?
Hi there. Just read your website. We've got a blocked toilet.
Oh, that's no good.
No, I've tried to clear it with chemicals, but it's just not happening. If I go on your website, what's the price for clearing a blocked toilet? And can I get that $20 discount if I book online?
Yeah, absolutely. I can help you with that today.
Yep.
Now, what suburb are you in?
Kingswood.
Kingswood. And how long has that been blocked for?
I think about 3 days.
Oh, that's no good. Okay, now have you got another toilet in the house that you can use?
Okay, what are you hearing so far?
Oh my gosh, I love this call so much. If I heard this call with one of my CSRs, I would just so applaud them. Great job asking questions about the pain point here. Really great way to show empathy in your calls. Oh no, that's not good. Really kind of breaking that barrier between the panic that our customer is having because they have a pain point, and really us just showing them that, hey, I can definitely help you with that. I love this call so far.
That's right. The person who asks the questions controls the conversation.
That's right.
Guides the conversation. And this CSR, great job. When the customer asks for a price, just asks, well, tell me more. She's digging, she's asking, she's building understanding, showing empathy. That's how we want to start every call. Let's go for 1 or 2 more minutes here, and then we're running out of time.
We've got 2 other toilets.
Okay. Oh, lovely. All right, I can certainly have someone out for you first thing tomorrow morning if that's suitable.
Love that.
Between 7 and 9 a.m.
Between 7 and 9. Yeah, that should be all right.
Sure. Okay, I'll just get some details. What's the address there at Kingswood?
Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Come out.
Okay, here we go.
So what's the charge going to be?
Okay, how we work is we'll come out. We'll
So notice this is the second time he has asked for the price.
Mm-hmm.
determine exactly what's required to have that cleared, what tools are recommended to be used to clear the blockage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once we're out there, we're able to give you an upfront price. If you're happy with that price and do proceed, we do have a small call out of $39, which we happily waive for you on go ahead.
Yeah.
And obviously we'll give you that $20 discount off the job, that online promotion. Yeah. Okay. And your name in full?
Okay. So love that. She builds the value, then gives the price, and then wraps it up with another question, getting him to move forward. Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. Any other thoughts, Sabrine?
I really love this call just all together as a whole. Again, here I would really just applaud my CSR. Way to go. Great job. Confidence from the start of the phone call to the end of the phone call. It carries all the way through. That positivity really shines through here. And so, I again just love this call, and I think she did a great job.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of our time today. First of all, big round of applause for Sabrine.
Aw, thank
Sabrine's
you.
one of our fantastic coaches, and we're going to be making it a habit to get our coaches on here so that you can see what the industry's #1 CSRs, what their thoughts and feedback are on these phone calls that we're listening to. Next week, we're going to listen to angry customer phone calls. What should you do when your customers are upset with you or your price or something that your company has done? That's what next week's episode is going to be all about. We're going to be getting another coach on here to help us break down some angry customer calls. We'll stick around for one more minute to see if there's any questions that come up in the comments. if you have questions or things that you want to ask myself or Sabrine, mostly Sabrine, I'm here every week. I'm boring. Sabrine is the exciting person today. Type them in the comments now so we can get Sabrine's feedback. Sabrine, any last thoughts you want to share with
Yeah,
our audience?
yeah, absolutely. First of all, this has been so much fun. So thank you for having me, Zach. And, just to kind of end price calling, the really great thing about this is that when we are coaching price calling, there's a really good realization that our CSRs have when they figure out that we are just taking the same call flow steps that we do in a standard call. So they just appreciate that the call flow just remains the same. And yeah, we're out here winning
Yeah.
moments.
Every call truly is the same. You might
Mhm.
think they're all different, but they're all the same. There's a human being on the other end of that phone that needs your help. Your job is to connect them with a solution, period.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it. All right, Sabrine, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you
Yeah.
for watching today. We will be back here next Friday at the same time, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, for episode 3 of This Call May Be Recorded. We'll see you all then.
Thanks, guys. Bye.